Between the Excitement is everything. I'm Mitch. This is Mitch Reviews Everything. Happy Halloween. Since it is Halloween, I'll be doing something slightly related to Halloween, I guess you could say. I'll be doing another beer review for Great Lakes Brewing Company, and I will be reviewing Nosferatu Imperial Red Ale. So there you can see it. A very, very cool depiction of Nosferatu in all his glory. So, very excited for that. Nice red ale. Really cool art on there. Go over the bottle for you. Of course, from the Great Lakes Brewing Company, it says, "Don't be afraid of things that go hop in the night. Rich, roasted malt flavors haunt the shadows of our Imperial Red Ale's bitter teeth. Brewed and bottled by Great Lakes Brewing Company, Cleveland, Ohio, established in 1988. On top of the bottle, they got their 30, signifying their 30 years of brewing beer. Very excited about this. It is Halloween. It's October 31st of 2018. So I'll be celebrating with a nice beer. I've been playing Call of Cthulhu or Call of Cthulhu on the Xbox One, however you want to say it. As you can see that board there, a nice reddish tint there. Very little head on there. As you can see, it's a nice brown red. So it's not too red. Nice hue though, of like brownish red. It smells like red ale. Sort of reminds me of Killian's Irish Red. Not really getting a whole lot of bitterness. I expected a little bit more bitterness, just due to the fact that, you know, they had on here something about bitter teeth, but that's just the smell. So we really haven't bit into this one yet. Ha 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 ha. So I'm gonna give it a try. I'll get another smell. Sorry about that. I'm kind of distracted. Playing video games all day. Smells of like I said. It's actually a real faint smell. Getting that, like, red ale smell. But I'm really not getting too much of anything on this one. Just maybe, like, caramel notes. But that's really all I'm getting. A little bit of hoppy caramel note. But we're going to give it a try. We'll bite into it. Well, it is bitter. Didn't smell like it was going to be that bitter. It's not the most bitter beer. That Night of the Living Porter, which of course that's a different style beer, was far more bitter than this, which was a mid-October review I did. It's not as bitter as that. It's actually getting more bitter as I sit here. Still not as bitter as that Night of the Living stout. That was very bitter. But, it's pretty good. Let me get another try here. Yeah, and I mean, you know, it is bitter up front. All the way through. There's a, I don't know what you'd want to say. People usually say, like, a good hop balance, I guess is the term that people use. Pretty light carbonation as well, but it's pretty, you get like a caramel note. Then you get this weird tang that reminds me of a red ale that Newcastle put out. It was also for Halloween, so I guess just red ales, maybe it's just a red ale thing. Is this weird like tang that, tang is not the right word to describe the taste, but if you ever had like a Killian's, there's sort of like this flavor to a red ale, and it has that classic if you drink a lot of red ales, maybe you're. Please comment below and let me know how to best describe that. I don't know how to describe it, but there's something with red ales. They have this this sharp taste that I don't know how to describe. It's almost like it's almost like that weird metallic kind of coppery taste. Yeah, like a copper taste that kind of red ales have. This is pretty good. I've never had this before. I've had some other stuff from Great Lakes. I've actually had a couple of their varieties of their brews over the years, but to be quite honest with you, it's not something I typically drink, and I can't remember which ones they were. I remember one was about a police officer, and I couldn't tell you the style or what it was called, and another one was about a dog. They like to name their Great Lakes has this thing about naming things after, I don't even know what to say, just themed. As you can see, this was put out for the fall season. I don't know how long this is going to be available, and I don't know if this is the first year they've done this. I looked up on their website, it didn't say, so I'm not 100% sure. I didn't go over the alcohol content, and I do believe it's high. Yeah, 8% alcohol by volume, 70 IBUs. It's a pretty good beer. This isn't something I would want to drink every day. This is a little bit, for me in red ales, this is a little bit too bitter for a red ale for me. But it's pretty good. It's definitely drinkable. It's definitely fun to drink a beer that's themed for the Halloween season. So, Nosferatu. That's cool. The artwork on the bottle is really cool. As far as the actual product, I can't say I'm going to buy this again. This was actually rather expensive. It came in a 4-pack, and it was about $11 with tax for 4 of these. So, kind of expensive. It's just not something that I would drink all the time. But yeah, cheers to Great Lakes. It's alright. I mean, if I'm going to rate this one, I don't really typically do this, but I should probably establish some sort of rating system. This one for me is like about a B- or something like that. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite. It doesn't deserve a C. It's pretty good.